Master Sass, Spellbound. The cultists were on high alert. Still no sign of Cole, Irene, or that metal man? One guard asked another. They still haven't escaped the island. We'll find them. Search the labyrinth and lock this place down, the other ordered, and they left. All clear, Karloff whispered, and Cole, Irene, and Zane emerged from the barrels they were hiding in. Okay, back to our plan of all of us getting out of here, Cole said as all the other workers gathered around. Zane projected a hologram of the sewers. Now, if we all try to tackle the labyrinth, some of us would be sure to get lost, so that's not an option, Cole said. Not to mention the giant snake wandering around down there, Irene added. But Zane here, he analyzed the sewer network, Cole continued. Sewer network? Isn't that stinky? Karloff asked. Yes, very stinky, like Cole's chili, Irene said with a straight face. She laughed as Cole elbowed her. Hey, I'd blast my way out of here if I could, but all of our powers are gone, he said. The sewer network is old and can only sustain so much weight, but after adding up all of our combined masses, the pipes will hold by the slimmest of margins, Zane said. Did anyone else understand that? Karloff asked, looking around. He means it'll work, Cole clarified. It'll work, everyone cheered. The door opened and a familiar face in brown was thrown in. Get to work, the guard said. Dareth? Irene said in disbelief. Don't worry, fellas, the brown ninja's here, Dareth proclaimed. But before I rescue you, can anyone show me how to make a puffy pot sticker? He spotted Cole, Zane, and Irene and ran over to them. Irene, is that you? Cole, you're here. And Zane, is that you? Boy, have you changed, he said. When metal friends say slimmest of margins, how slim? Karloff whispered. Irene glanced at Dareth and shook her head. Ugh, it won't work. Back to the drawing board, Cole said. Zane sighed. Okay, does anyone else have ideas? Even stupid ideas. We're desperate, Irene joked. She got a laugh out of Ash and Tox. They went to work, trying to come up with a working escape plan. Karloff wanted to fight their way out, but there were too many guards, and they had no powers. Gravis suggested stealing the keys and waiting until night to get out, but Irene shook her head. Cole and I already did that, and we'd have to take the tunnels, and I don't want anyone getting lost or eaten by the giant snake. Bolobo suggested disguising themselves as guards. No, we tried that the first night we came to the island. We almost got caught, and I think they knew it was us anyway, Cole said. We poisoned them? Tox joked. Sure, if you still had your powers, Irene said. We could disguise ourselves, Ash suggested. We already thought of that, Irene told him. No, not as guards. Something else, Ash clarified. Like some kind of food? Irene rolled her eyes, but Cole was already drawing out a plan. We could roll ourselves up into giant egg rolls and just leave like that, he said. Right! The guards will never notice giant egg rolls walking out the door. Chen will never suspect anything if he sees egg rolls with legs walking around. That's totally normal, Irene said sarcastically. Cole balled up the plan in frustration. Okay, so maybe rolling ourselves up into giant egg rolls isn't the best plan. Anyone have another idea? He called. Karloff raised a hand. Karloff used to be aeronautical engineer back in Metalonia. Work on rotojets. Just one could take out entire army, he said. Oh, great idea, Cole said. But 2 things. We don't have a rotojet, and what good is a jet if we're underground? Dareth walked past with an armful of tools. Okay, don't mind me. Carry on whatever important business you're all doing, he said. Sure, we were only using that to hatch our escape, Cole said sarcastically. Dareth, what are you doing? Irene asked. Well, if there isn't a machine that makes puffy pot stickers, by golly, I'm going to make one, Dareth replied. That's it, Dareth, you've solved it, Zane cried. How are puffy pot stickers going to help us? Cole wondered. We'll use machine parts to build the rotojet, Zane explained. Karloff, do you still remember the schematics of it? Of course, Karloff replied. Then it's set. Karloff and I will create a blueprint. Everyone else, find parts, Zane decided. Cole looked around at everyone running around to get the needed parts. But we're underground, he exclaimed. Like that's gonna stop us? Irene said with a grin. She twirled around happily. We're getting out of here, she whooped. Cole pulled her aside. Okay, it's later. You want to tell me the whole story? He asked. Irene looked confused for a second, then she remembered. Oh, you want to know how I met Ender and Selwyn. It's kind of a long story, so you might want to get comfortable, she said. They got out of the way of everyone. Okay, talk to me. I'll listen, Cole said. Irene took a deep breath. Do you remember when we traveled back in time? She said. Yeah, I remember. You weren't there. What happened to you? Cole asked. I don't know how I got separated from you guys. I just found myself alone in a cave. I went outside and I saw two guys sword fighting and arguing about how it shouldn't be her and if she doesn't choose my way, she'll choose yours, all that jazz. And then I saw this girl in a purple dress and she looked exactly like me. Though she had her hair in a bun, not a braid. But she looked exactly like me, right down to the mismatched eyes. Turns out she's my ancestor, Erica. We got spotted by the two guys and we run. Erica explained to me that they're Ender and Selwyn, but she can't figure out which one's the Herald of Light and which one's the Harbinger of Shadow. She also mentioned that they were probably immortal. Irene said, Well, if that was the past and you saw Ender in the present, they're probably immortal, Cole remarked. Yeah, but she explained that she knew who made the prophecy, and she knew some of the details. She said that I would have to go to this cave with them and complete a secret ritual to unlock my powers of chaos. The details of that were known only to Selwyn and Ender. Irene said, Well, do you know which is which? Cole asked. I'm fairly certain that Ender is the Harbinger and Selwyn is the Herald. I'm not completely certain, and they're not giving any hints, she replied. The whole thing scares me, and I keep having these dreams. They don't come often, but when they do, I wake up in the middle of the night, and I can't go back to sleep. You gotta tell us when something's bothering you, little sister. That's what we're here for, Cole said gently, hugging her. We're a team, remember? Yeah, I remember. Irene leaned into the hug. I'm glad you're my friend.